Today I'm doing an analysis on VIX 151s. It is synthetic pair. Whether you trade synthetic pair or you trade currency pairs or crypto, as long as you want to use price action and market structure, then you might want to stick around to the end of this video. But before you do that, kindly hit the subscription button, share the video, drop your comments, and let's just dig right into it. This is the daily time frame, but I had already marked my weekly support and resistance, right? So just to zoom in to help you guys see my weekly structure. That's why it's important to zoom in. You can see a higher time frame structure on the lower time frame, but you would have understood market structure before using this, as a simple way out. So we have lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Now we also have the internal structure that helped facilitated the weekly structure swing movement. If you're not familiar with market structure, drop it in the comments and I'll take that on my next video. So we have a lower low, a lower high, lower low, lower high, a lower low, lower high, lower low. What is the rule of a downtrend? The rule of a downtrend simply says, do not break above me, but below, right? But what did price do? Price broke above this lower high to the upside. Higher high, higher low, higher high, break it down again to the downside. Okay, so this simply tells us that this is the last lower high, right? Price is meant to respect it, but what the price? The price has taken it off to the upside, so price is now bullish. After a break of structure, what do you expect? You expect a pullback. So this leg right here is a pullback. If you want to buy, sell from here, you have it at the back of your mind that it is a pullback. Okay, so right, so now I have identified that I'm trading counter trend. Deleting this, I'm trading counter trend, right? So I'm going to investigate this counter trend using the fractal structure. And what do we have? We have a high, higher low, high, low, high. Price has taken this out, low. So the moment price takes out a strong low, it just simply tells you that price is ready to either go down or go up. Now if it takes out a low, it's going down. So higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. I'm expecting the price to come, give a higher low and a higher high. But price came, broke this structure to the downside. This is a strong low, so price should be able to respect it. But price does not respect it. Sellers pushed it down. So right now we are trading the counter trend. I said that earlier. Downtrend. Good. So I just want to make this video very short. I want to make it a 5-minute video max. Okay, so while doing the counter trend, I can see that we had a break of structure down, so we are expecting what? A pullback. Price has pulled back up here. So if price wants to go back to its original trend, to its pro trend, price should take out this high before price can do that, or before I can anticipate a buy. But right now all I'll be doing is looking for sales. So moving to 4-hour time frame to mark my zones and also my swing structure. I like to mark my structures on all the time frames. So this is my recent swing structure, an internal structure on the daily, can be a swing structure on the 4 hours. And as we can see, this is, you know, enough difference in structure to make it a swing structure. This is my swing high, this is my swing low, right? So price has to take out this swing high for me to anticipate a buy. Okay, let's keep it going. So this is my 4-hour swing structure. I'm going to go ahead to mark my internal structures. So lower low, lower high, lower low. Price has taken out the high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher high. We have lower low. Price has taken out this low. This is a strong low that should be able to hold price, but price has taken it out, right? So we have a lower low. So I want to take this trade maybe in another, it just depends on when price gets to my point of interest, but I'm just showing you step by step of how I do my analysis for higher profitability and probability. Good. So after that, I'm going to mark my point of interest. This is my point of interest. Why is it my point of interest? This is my point of interest because I want price to come to mitigate this zone and then we'll sell. Price is now bearish because it took out a strong low. So after a lower low, after a break of structure, after a chalk, after a market structure shift, whatever name you want to call it, you expect a pullback. So it will pull back into this area because this is the last unmitigated area that broke structure to the downside. So coming down from 4-hour time frame to 15 minutes. 15 minutes is my immediate bias and my median time frame before I go lower for an entry. So this is my break of swing structure on 15 minutes to the downside, which is like an internal structure on the 4 hours. As usual, we are going to mark structures again. So we had price come up, higher high, higher low, higher high. Sorry guys, price has taken out a strong low. We have a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, then higher high. See where we have a higher high? This is where we have a higher high because this is where price broke the structure. We have higher high, higher low, higher high. So for me to expect a pullback, I want to see this low gone. Then I'll expect it to come into this area. So this will be my median time frame point of interest. Why? Because it's a flip zone. This will be my median time frame point of interest. So after chalk, because there is a chalk here, please, if you don't know how to mark market structure, if you do not understand market structure, please drop it in the comment section and that will be our next video, please. Because for everything I'm doing, if you don't understand market structure, it's going to feel like it's a movie. It's not going to make sense to you. So we're taking this off. I like to keep my charts clean. So this is our last internal 15-minute high that has been taken off, right? So break of structure, we expect a pullback. This will be the pullback because price gave us a lower low, lower high. I expect a lower low, but price did what? Gave us a higher low and took out the flip reaction and took out a chalk. So price has to come mitigate here for us to buy. The reward ratio there. So we just buy for price to go mitigate that 4-hour zone, and then we will sell. Sell is the main direction or bias that we are considering at this point in time. So the moment price gets here, I'm going to jump to my lower time frame to find an entry. So it's as simple as that. So though it may not be perfect, though price would always do whatever it wants to do, nobody can control the price, nobody can control the market. So I'll come back to show you guys a feedback of how this trade went. Thank you so much and bye. Don't forget to hit the subscription button once again. Okay, ciao ciao.